May the force be with you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again, and we're going to be watching more Star Wars Episode 3. I love this mask so much, and you love it too. And Mom loves the Wookiee.
Where's my mask?
Well, she loves Chewie. And we're going to be watching Revenge of the Sith today. What does this mean? We have heard of Sith before.
They're
kind
revenging.
Revenging.
The good side. Oh, gosh.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So none of us have seen this. I have seen bits and pieces a long time ago, just on TV, but not actually sitting and watching. We have an idea, of course, being Episode 3, that this is going to bring us up to date, possibly, to Episode 4, the first movie that we saw.
You gotta figure that. Is it Padme?
Yes.
She's gotta be pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have a kid. Or two.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna live happily ever after,
No, I
though.
don't think so.
We are excited to get into this, and thank you again for your patience, because we always watch, I love that, because we always watch at least one movie a week. We try to push 2, but it takes up a lot of time, and we do work, and we have heavy schedules. We do. We're always really busy, and we really, really do try, and I'm editing all the time, and it's always a lot of fun. So thank you for being patient, because we always get requests and demands every day. We always have fun. That's the main thing. We always have fun.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
People
we always
that
get excited to
say,
get together.
Get away.
We do work around the clock to do this, and a lot of people don't realize how much we actually do to get these up. So when people just say, I can't believe we didn't upload this because of this, it's like we do have not really a schedule, just because it just depends on when we can all get together, and then I edit right after. But yeah, we really try, and we always have fun, but we're always listening to critiques, and we always want to be better, but we always love what we do, and we can't wait to watch more Star Wars. Woohoo!
And I have to say, you're so phenomenal with your editing.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
thanks.
I was
I'm
amazed.
actually
I watched her
training
one
Kim.
time. I'm like,
God. There's so much to it.
And editing can go so far too, and it gets really complicated, and I only do certain basics of it as well, and it does get really complicated with that, but I've been doing it for so long that it's like second nature for me, you know. But when you don't know it at all, it's very
amazed.
bizarre, and it's a lot to take in, kind of thing. But you're learning, and we'll get there. We're still new. Woohoo! So that'd be kind of awesome to bring you aboard and help me edit,
but
to bring
phenomenal.
things to you guys faster. That would be awesome.
Right.
So I think we should get into this, because I'm very curious what happens. Revenge of the Sith. Oh, God.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Oh, my
Holy
God.
smokes.
Oh, crap. Wow.
yes,
Focus.
Of course, you gotta be on like a little bridge, of course. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Good.
Another hand.
Even it up a
Here
little.
we go.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
You're the Sith Lord.
Oh, my God. The poor creature's going to get, like, run over or
I know.
poked.
Mighty.
There
No,
you go.
no, he's on the razor.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yeah. There you go.
Heartburn.
Goodbye.
There you go. That's awesome.
On fire.
I've just learned a terrible truth. I think Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord.
Oh, we did tell him.
A Sith
God.
Lord, in the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Yeah.
The Senate will decide your fate.
Let's get that.
It's treason, then.
Holy crap.
See?
You should have brought reinforcements.
Oh, boy.
Someone's losing a hand.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he's fast. Yeah. Using the Force. Oh, God. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
He's going to say that. He's going to say some
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look
wizardry
at
to
that.
him.
Yeah.
You are under arrest, my lord. You have lost.
No. 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 You.
Oh my God!
God.
Come on, do it.
Come on. Don't listen to him.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Uh-oh, his eyeballs are turning. Oh, he's playing with you.
No.
No. Don't you get him.
I need him.
Oh, don't
You
need him.
see?
No, he's gonna... No!
Oh my
Son of a...
God.
Another hand.
Oh, he's
Son of a
talking about
gun.
Look at him.
See? Finishing him off.
Is there unlimited power?
Oh,
Oh, it was horrible.
son of a gun.
What have I done?
That's right.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that.
I will do whatever you ask.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Just like,
A powerful Sith you will become. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
Oh my God.
Yoda. He's feeling it.
yeah, he's feeling out.
After you have killed all the Jedi in the Temple,
Oh,
go to the
Oh my
Mustafar
God.
system.
He's really
Wipe out Viceroy Gunray and the other separatist leaders.
I think you'll be needing this.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Cody. Now let's get a move on. We've got a battle to win here.
Yes, sir. Commander Cody,
What?
the time has come.
What?
Execute Order 66.
Oh no!
No way. He's part of it too. No kidding. Oh, no, they're all going against him right there.
Yeah, they're like that. Whoa.
No way.
That's like,
Oh, she
She was part of the Jedi.
She was part of it too. Yoda's feeling it. No! Yoda!
oh my gosh.
Whoa! He took the heads off.
Oh.
Oh.
Gosh.
So is that Chewbacca then? He has the same like thing. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna kill him? They're gonna kill him, little boy?
Goodness.
Oh no, these are the
Oh
students.
my gosh. What's he gonna do?
I'm sure he'll be all right.
He's gonna be alright. No one else
I
is.
think-
Don't worry, the situation is under
No,
control.
he's gonna kill him. Oh, damn it!
Sorry, sir.
Control.
It's
Yeah.
time for you to leave.
He's not gonna be quiet like that.
Oh, child! All the Wookiees are dead.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, Chewbacca.
It is.
Miss you. I will.
Oh, it's so awesome. Oh.
Oh, right through his
my
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. That's so
So sad.
Who would do
innocent
that?
kids. Oh, his eyes are changing.
Yeah, look at him.
All I want is your love.
Love won't save you, Padme. Only my new powers can do that.
At what cost? You're a good person. Don't do this.
Together, you and I can rule the galaxy. Make things the way we want them to be.
You're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow. Stop now. Come back.
Uh-oh, there he is.
I love you.
Liar! You brought him here to kill me!
No.
Oh my god.
Let her go, Anakin.
Oh my god!
After all the people you killed for her, you're gonna kill her.
Go.
Oh, this is so sad.
You have allowed this Dark Lord to twist your mind. Until now, you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Of course, it's right at the edge.
Ah,
Sweet.
Good for him.
no. He was your friend. He was your brother. Oh, that's so awesome. Wow, look how fast they go.
Whoa!
Holy crap.
Throwing him
Oh
like
my
a
god,
donut.
that's convenient. Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Darn it.
Oh.
Use the force.
Sweet.
Okay.
May I drop it?
Oh, that's neat.
Sweet.
Oh,
Buckle
good.
up.
Failed. I have.
Oh.
I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you.
No, now he's on the scene. No.
Oh, yes.
You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. I hate you.
Twice.
Holy crap.
Twice, remember?
Yeah. At that point,
happened to
kill
him,
him.
Oh, I feel bad for her.
Is Anakin alright?
Yeah. Hands, legs.
Oh.
Obi-Wan held him. Oh.
It's a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Start breathing. Yeah. That's why he sounds like that.
Yeah.
And she loses her breath.
Wow.
Where is Padme?
It seems in your anger, you killed her.
Oh my god.
I couldn't.
Oh, he's loving it.
Yeah, look at him. He's just taking her away.
She's a princess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Too.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot to take in.
Oh, it sure was. Oh, God.
Wow, that was
Now we
right.
know.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
Yeah, that was very good. Oh,
That
my
was.
gosh.
This was probably my favorite of the first three.
Yeah.
me too.
Just because
Oh,
it brings everything
Definitely,
together.
Yeah.
A lot of emotions, as sad as it was.
Oh, yeah.
We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
So sad,
Yeah.
so violent, just so evil, and so many emotions, but you kind of like, you're prepared for it. Like, you know it's going to be bad either way. Because
Right.
Well,
Right. From Obi to Yoda.
Windu's death was horrible. Like, all the deaths were
yeah.
horrible.
And he was being so
the first to be
logical
like,
on
what
to
the heck?
why
he
he
was.
needs to kill him. You know, he
right.
is the dark side.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I mean, Anakin could have taken care of it, but he chose the
Well, he
dark
was-
side.
brainwashed by the Chancellor, so
Yeah.
kept telling him about this,
It's crazy to think this innocent kid that was so nice, he turned into this, but you can see the stages that he went through, and since the beginning, he was always insecure about a lot of
Yes,
things
he was
throughout the whole
always
time.
swaying.
Like back and forth, and always a rebel, and kind of questioning everything, and from the start, they were saying that, you know, he has a lot of fear and
Yeah, Yoda was
insecurities
saying
about
that
it.
all along.
definitely. He's
Yeah.
obsessed with Padme too.
Yeah,
He was obsessed with her. The number
Yeah,
one.
he
right?
was really in love with her,
but-
and I did like the romance of it. But it was good for his character, where it did show that he was possessive, but mainly obsessive of her. Like, he was
That's
so
right.
obsessed, and he just wanted what he wanted, and he wanted to make sure everything was perfect and safe, and he wanted to have her, and it was just always about his fixations of whatever, like tunnel vision. Like, he always had
right.
major tunnel vision.
Right,
about
and that's why
everything.
he
right.
never fully made, you know, a full master because he was not fully into.
And he had anger
Jedi,
issues.
yeah,
He
yeah.
couldn't control his
Yeah.
emotions at all, and you can't be selfish. You have
Can't
to
be fearful.
Yeah, you have to care about others and not yourself. You have to let go of any attachments that you
right.
have, and I can't imagine how hard that is. But it shows how great the Jedi are, and they're guardians of everyone.
they're
Like they want to.
dedicated, you know.
And look what happened in this episode. I mean, he completely went the opposite. He didn't think of the overall.
No, he had
he killed many people, even the younglings.
That
for
was
his own satisfaction, and at the end,
that was really hard.
she still died.
That was a hard scene with the kids. Holy crap!
It was terrible.
The poor, and just the way they filmed that too, and they're just so innocent. They don't expect Anakin to go in there. They know Anakin, and he's a Jedi or was a Jedi, and just the lights. I'm glad they didn't, of course, didn't show anything there,
That's
but.
good.
But it was just so horrible and how that went down.
And R2-D2, he was phenomenal. I mean,
he was very good. Yeah.
He's always a lot of fun,
He's
and
very good,
I really enjoyed seeing those characters like R2-D2 and C-3PO. C-3PO all gold now and all polished up and everything. He actually has a robot skin on, which looks good.
We also saw Chewbacca too.
Yes, we did. We did, and that was really cool to see that. We really saw a lot of tie-ins, and at first, like,
and their
overthinking
was
it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and it was so great seeing all these different Wookiees. And I heard his noise, and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds like Chewbacca. I'm like, well, maybe not. Maybe they all sound similar. It was definitely him. And I don't know, what is that he wears on him? I
think it's just bullets or something.
Yeah, he wears bullets, but he never has a gun. He has always has like a bow or something. He just uses a gun now and again.
Like ammo, I thought.
Yeah,
maybe he just always has ammo, but no weapon on him half the time. But
because the other guy that was the other Wookiee that was alive. It looked like he had some kind of...
They always have like some kind of armor or ammo on them just to be ready to go, I guess.
Maybe
but
their little backpack.
Yeah, so I'm kind of curious,
Front backpack.
Yeah.
I'm curious if Wookiee's one of the last of his kind, him and his friend. I don't know, because the robot said all the Wookiees
when Han
are dead.
said he's been through a lot or something in the previous ones. Mm-hmm. So maybe...
They could have multiple planets of Wookiees, who knows? This was so sad, like, because we have to remember, Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Luke Skywalker are the only Jedis from the beginning when we first started watching this that we knew of. So I knew at this point, I'm like, well, they all have to go missing somehow or they all die. I'm not quite sure, but...
Right. I mean, are there any more in hiding? Yeah.
Crazy to see it all come together like this.
Yeah. So did they wipe out R2-D2 and C-3PO's knowledge of what happened? Because he said polish them up and clean out their memory or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe...
Because that would make sense, so they can't say anything to Luke or anything, or Princess Leia, but...
You know, I'm kind of sad that Padme didn't have a larger role to this, like with the Queen. You didn't see the Queen, you didn't see, like... She, like, I know she had to stay, you know, in hiding because of her pregnancy, but she was so dynamic with her own power. I know she... She had to do what she had to do, but...
She was a powerful character. I guess just in this one, maybe in the whole scheme of things, because there was so much going on in this, and we're focused more on how Anakin becomes Darth Vader, that I think maybe that was just too much to have. But I do like her character. And it was probably just easier just to have it kind of one-dimensional and have her in hiding, like you said, and not so involved with anything else.
She had to do for the overall... the best overall thing, because they were in seclusion of their relationship and their marriage. So.
I'm surprised they were able to go on that long without anyone knowing, because the way they were married with a priest, like he knows, and C-3PO, I know he's a robot and he won't say anything, I'm sure, but there has to be other witnesses. I know he's pretty chatty.
Gets a little wimpy.
And all the other witnesses, like I'm sure with them sleeping together, him leaving the house, like I don't know. I know he's sneaky, he's a Jedi, he can use the Force or whatnot. I don't know, but I'm impressed with him on that long.
That's right.
And a lot of cool characters in this. I like the idea of Dooku. Sorry, that was cool. He had a very short, very quick death in the beginning.
That's right.
But it set what we knew Anakin was going to become at that point. Like we knew that he was going to
the Chancellor was. He was just using him as
do it and see if he would
to get along with the overall dark side.
But so the camera just died. Sorry about that. I was just talking about General Grievous and how interesting of a character he was, that his style was pretty cool, just the look of him in general. I mean, I wasn't sure if he was a hybrid, which I kind of assumed he was since he had a heart and stuff and he was coughing a lot in his eyes, he was some kind of creature before, and then he upgraded himself. I'm assuming it was his choice to become this ultimate machine.
It could have been.
He was very creepy looking. Yeah, it could have been. He's manipulating.
That's what the Chancellor did with Darth
always
Vader.
Wants. Yeah, he wants him to be stronger, and
that was amazing that Anakin even survived.
Yeah, that's right.
I
mean, I know he has the dark the
he has
dark
like a lot
side,
of.
but-
He's very powerful and just. I don't know if he used the Force or
that
anything,
was
but that's
pretty
always about the
intense.
Force. Like
That was,
everything's
yeah.
about the Force in this, and if you can use it to help you and help others, I guess you can manipulate the things around you. Like Yoda, how awesome! Like I love watching him fight because we just love Yoda. Because again, like everyone, you've seen him since the
He's
beginning.
so quick on his
Oh,
feet
yeah,
and
well, he sure
flying.
is.
Yeah, and
Boy.
apparently he uses the Force to be that agile and very just awesome. Is very fast and moves like not even a youngling, but like a super person, you know?
Exactly.
Because he knows how to use the Force. And the Chancellor, too. Like,
Yeah,
he was
he
twisting
was
and
right.
turning
And
and
he's
being
going
all crazy.
high.
Yeah,
That's
that was like, I
terrible.
getting chills a little bit. I'm like, that's weird. Yeah, it's
kept
crazy.
thinking-
Yeah,
So I really did enjoy, I mean, again, all of it was suffering and very emotional and sad, but I really did enjoy the battle sequence between Yoda and Chancellor. I thought that was really cool seeing that, or Dark Sidious, you know. I thought that was actually very entertaining to watch, to see like the scale differences and how their skills were very matched and they had different styles and stuff, but it was kind of neat to see that. The one with Obi-Wan and Anakin was just so heartbreaking.
Yeah,
that was.
poor Obi-Wan. It felt
Oh,
so
I
bad
know.
for
We knew
him.
they were going to, of course, survive. You know, I know Anakin survived too, but now Darth Vader. Now he's Darth Vader. But that was a sad scene.
Yeah, because he thought Anakin was like his brother, you know. So
Yeah, and they were always good to each other, and that was good too. Where they had a lot of that in the beginning and towards the middle of this episode, where you can see their relationship and how much they care for each other. And Anakin, of course, saved Obi-Wan in the beginning when he was crushed by that, you know, other platform or whatever. And Lord Sidious, or the Chancellor at the time, was like, "Oh, leave him. We don't have time. It's either us or him. Just leave
Right,
him."
and
he's
Anakin
like, "No,
should have
his
known
fate
right
is
off
our
the bat."
fate." So yeah, I think because the dark side, and they've hinted to that a lot, where it just takes you over and you're not you anymore once it completely takes over your mind and everything. So I think that's because with Anakin, we know that he was very insecure and everything, and with this movie it kind of felt fast that he was turning into this dark person and killing, like slaughtering all those kids. With Padme, like we could tell that they loved each other, but for him to be like, "I'm doing this all for you, I'm doing this all for you," and then all of a sudden he chokes her and she passes out, and then he's like all obsessed.
Right,
with,
and that's a great example of
yeah,
the Force
explaining like it's
taking
not my
over.
fault. It's you know
right.
this is how it has to be. The Jedi are evil, blah blah blah. But it's because he's now Darth Vader, and because
Yes,
the evilness
that's
took
right.
him over. The dark side took him over so much.
And he didn't
Yes, I
even
did.
question or ask.
Oh, maybe it's Darth.
Darth Sidious.
Sorry, I meant to say Darth
Darth
Sidious before.
Dark.
I keep saying
He
Darth.
is dark. He's on the
Yes,
dark
Darth said
side.
whatever.
Yeah, Dark. Sorry, guys. Darth
But-
Sidious probably. Yeah.
He didn't even question, well, when are you going to give me the power? And then Darth Sidious said, "Oh, well, we have to learn it together." Well, great. Technically, she only has 9 months.
That's
like,
right.
how
Yeah.
long are you going to...
So that's what he does. He manipulates like
Yes,
crazy.
he
He
sure
only
does,
says
yeah.
key things that you want to hear because he wants to make you feel like, "Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm totally on your
Sure.
side." And then
She's
he
gonna
bends
be-
it a little
she's
bit.
going to
Oh, we'll figure
survive
it out.
this childbirth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says key things, and then I guess you get so obsessed with these ideas that no matter how much he twists his words and like makes it even like farther away where you can't reach
That's
that
right.
goal, it's still like, oh well, it's still possible. He just knows how to manipulate
And
everybody.
I'm wondering if he was manipulating him right off the bat with saying that she was going to die in childbirth.
Oh, I
Like,
think so.
in-
Yeah, I
in-
totally think so.
In his nightmares.
Yeah.
Because he was doing a daydream, and it was coming at,
Oh, that's a
she's
good
going
point.
to,
Yeah.
you know, remember we sat on the couch, and he's like,
Yeah, that's a good point. If you can leave it in the
Yeah.
comments too, I'm kind of interested if Darth Sidious actually implanted those images of Anakin dreaming of Padme dying
be.
in childbirth, or you know, Anakin's powerful. He might have had those dreams himself.
What about Anakin that time when he had nightmares about his mother? She was going to be dying too.
Oh,
So
that's
right. So
that's
must be
true.
true.
That is
That's
a good point,
true.
Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. So it
That's
probably is
true.
just Anakin dreaming that. I actually like seeing Jar Jar at the end because I don't think he was a strong character. He was fun.
but he was committed to her.
He was very committed
yeah.
to her, and seeing him at the end of this actually warmed my heart a little bit. I'm like, oh, you know, and it's crazy seeing Darth Vader at the end with the breathing and everything. I can't get over
my
that. That
gosh,
was
no,
insane.
no,
But now we understand why
That's
he was
right. I think
Yeah,
completely
and
rebuilt.
yeah,
that's right.
and all his love and obsessions just led to this. I just can't get over the whole slaughtering of children. That's crazy.
That's right.
And children are children.
And all the peacemakers.
I was going to say, because they're Jedis too. Like, it's just insane. Yeah, all the peacemakers, like all the wonderful,
So
good
sad,
people, just saying that they're all so good, and he just slaughtered them all.
And
To
that was
save
the
his
temple,
wife
right?
and choked her
Choked
too,
her.
and
She was
he,
with child, too.
yeah,
Children.
yeah, and he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
He knew of Luke or felt the Force with Luke, but he didn't know about Leia until
No,
later
no.
on in the later
But
episodes.
he knew she was going to have a baby.
A lot of stuff happened in this movie, and anything that we didn't talk about,
okay.
please let us know in the comments. And we still have a few episodes to go. I don't know how many, I have to look at it, but we're going to go in theatrical order because that's what won our Patreon poll a while ago. And I am very excited to continue this. Again, we can only watch this once a week, if so, just depending, because we have busy schedules, and with work and everything, we usually get together during the weekends for this. You have to think like we're watching a long movie, and I also have to set up. We have to take a couple breaks here and there, so it actually takes us like around 4 hours for one movie, maybe more. It's a lot of time, and it's a whole lot of fun. So we appreciate you guys being. We do love it. We really do get excited about it, but it takes a while, and with work, and we can't come here super late because we'll fall asleep because poor mom, because we can't keep her up that late, and I don't blame you.
Stay up late.
Yeah, you do, but to watch a movie like that late,
yeah.
we're just so tired from doing so much stuff throughout the day.
Doze off.
and I mean it with love, but I totally understand why. So thank you for being patient and understanding that we do movies. Like, I'm pushing them out. We push them out, I should say, but I'm editing them and getting them out every, like, usually 1 to 2 every week, which is way more than we've ever done. We get a lot of demands every day, and you all are great. We love the comments. We do pay attention to those. Thank you for no spoilers. We love all the information that we get for like the histories of the lightsabers and stuff. And I really think that's enjoyable and interesting, you know, to learn all that stuff. So we're going to continue with Star Wars, but we will be doing other things in the mix because we try to please everyone and we love all the shows we watch. Because there's always so many things to do, and I love it so much. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye. May the Force be with you.
Yes.
So she really didn't die of childbirth. She died of a broken heart.
Yeah, she died of a broken heart.